What if the next world war doesn't start with bombs, tanks, or even soldiers, but with a single keystroke? What if the deadliest weapon isn't a missile, but a hidden line of code buried inside your computer? Tonight, we're diving deep into a world you were never meant to see, the hidden cyber battlefields where America wages its most secret wars. Welcome to Bizarre Blips, the channel where history's strangest, darkest, and most unbelievable truths come alive. And today we're peeling back the digital curtain to reveal how the United States, through secretive agencies, shadowy programs, and cutting-edge cyber weapons, has reshaped the modern battlefield. From Stuxnet, the world's first digital nuke, to secret NSA programs that watch everything you do, to America's race to control the future of cyber warfare. This is the story of America's covert cyber operations, a story of power, secrecy, and a frightening future where wars are fought not in deserts or cities, but inside the invisible wires that connect us all. Stay with me until the end, because you'll discover how these hidden programs not only changed history, but may already be shaping your own life, without you even knowing it. It all started with a simple question: how do you fight a war without firing a shot? In the 1980s, as the Cold War reached its technological climax, American strategists realized something terrifying. The future of war wasn't just in nuclear weapons or stealth bombers, it was in computers. In 1982, a story leaked about how the CIA secretly sabotaged the Soviet Union's gas pipeline system. Instead of planting bombs, they planted code. The software they slipped into Soviet control systems caused a massive explosion in Siberia, the largest non-nuclear explosion ever seen. No American troops were present, no missiles were launched, just a few lines of corrupted code. This was the beginning, the seed of a new form of warfare, cyber sabotage. By the 1990s, America realized cyber war wasn't just about blowing things up. It was about information. That's when programs like ECHELON came into play, a secret Five Eyes project involving the US, UK, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. Its goal: to tap into global communications, phone calls, faxes, later emails, and scoop up everything. Imagine billions of conversations swept into giant digital nets, sifted by keywords like bomb, president, or secret. Most people had no idea, even allies were spied on. ECHELON blurred the line between national defense and global surveillance. It was here that America's cyber ambitions split into two powerful branches: offense, striking enemies with cyber weapons; defense and surveillance, watching everyone, everywhere, and the world had no idea what was coming next. Fast forward to 2010. Buried deep inside the Iranian nuclear program was a piece of software unlike anything the world had ever seen. It wasn't malware built by hackers for money. It wasn't ransomware for profit. It was a cyber weapon designed with surgical precision to destroy real-world machines. Its name? Stuxnet. Developed in a joint US-Israeli operation known as Operation Olympic Games, Stuxnet targeted Iran's Natanz nuclear facility. The virus infiltrated Siemens controllers that operated centrifuges used to enrich uranium. And then, it silently spun them out of control, destroying thousands, while feeding back fake data to the engineers, convincing them everything was fine. The brilliance? No one knew it was happening until it was too late. The result? Iran's nuclear program was delayed by years, without a single bullet fired. Stuxnet proved something terrifying. Cyber weapons could cause physical destruction. A new kind of invisible war had begun, but cyber weapons weren't the only thing America unleashed. In 2013, whistleblower Edward Snowden revealed a terrifying truth. The US wasn't just spying on enemies, it was spying on everyone. Through programs like PRISM, the NSA tapped into the servers of companies like Google, Facebook, Apple, and Microsoft. They collected your emails, your photos, your chats, sometimes in real time. The justification? Fighting terrorism. The reality? A surveillance system so vast, it made George Orwell's 1984 look like a children's book. Even foreign leaders weren't safe. Reports surfaced that America spied on German Chancellor Angela Merkel's phone for years. Allies were shocked. Enemies were enraged. But the truth was clear: in the cyber age, no one was untouchable. In 2009, the US took cyber warfare to the next level by creating US Cyber Command. Its mission? Defend America's networks, launch offensive cyber strikes, dominate cyberspace the way the Navy dominates the seas. This wasn't just an extension of the NSA, it was a full-blown military command, with thousands of cyber soldiers trained to both defend and attack. Their weapons? Not missiles, but zero-day exploits. Secret flaws in software that hackers could exploit before anyone else knew. These were digital landmines, hidden in plain sight, waiting for the right moment. Cyber Command doesn't just play defense. It actively plants malware in enemy systems, ready to be detonated in times of war. Think of it as digital sleeper cells waiting inside power grids, banks, and communication networks. You've probably heard of Iraq and Afghanistan, but you've never heard of the silent cyber battles happening in the background. Reports suggest the US has hacked into Russia's power grid, not to shut it down, but to stay inside, watching, waiting, ready to strike. The same is said about China, North Korea, even US allies. This is a terrifying new doctrine called persistent engagement. The idea that America must constantly be inside enemy networks, preparing for the day when digital war goes hot. And it goes both ways. In 2015, hackers linked to China stole the personal data of 21 million Americans from the Office of Personnel Management, including fingerprints, addresses, and security clearances. In 2020, Russian hackers infiltrated SolarWinds, planting backdoors in thousands of companies and government agencies. These weren't just crimes, these were acts of war. Here's the scariest part: America isn't alone. China is building massive cyber armies to control the flow of global data. Russia uses cyber warfare to spread disinformation, disrupt elections, and even black out power grids. North Korea funds its regime through hacking banks and cryptocurrency exchanges. The result? A silent arms race. Except this time, it's not about nuclear missiles. It's about who can build the deadliest cyber weapons first. And unlike nukes, these weapons don't need silos, launch codes, or billion-dollar budgets. All they need is access. So what comes next? Experts warn that future wars won't start with tanks crossing borders. They'll start with power outages, empty bank accounts, airplanes falling from the sky, hospitals losing power, all caused by invisible viruses hidden in code. And America is preparing. Billions are being poured into artificial intelligence-driven cyber weapons, autonomous defense systems, and next-generation surveillance that goes beyond anything we've seen before. The battlefield of the future is already here. It's in your phone, your computer, your internet router. And the terrifying truth is, you might never know when the war has already begun. So, what do you think? Are America's covert cyber operations protecting the world from chaos, or dragging us into a future where no one is safe? The truth is, the digital age has no borders. Cyber weapons don't care if you're a soldier or a civilian. And the scariest part? You might already be caught in the crossfire. If this deep dive into the shadowy world of America's cyber secrets shocked you, then stick with us here at Bizarre Blips, where we bring you the most bizarre, hidden, and unbelievable truths from history and the modern world. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss another story that uncovers the secrets the world doesn't want you to know. Because the next bizarre blip could change everything.